We all had plenty to think about. Details of the attack, timing, intelligence on the disposition and scale of the flak we could expect, and the zones where German night fighters might crop up. Once we were airborne, we'd settle down, and the navigator would get busy checking the course or talking to me or my co-pilot on the intercom. As the war went on, our instrument board seemed to get fuller and fuller. Someone was always inventing some new handy little gadget. Radar was one of our biggest helps, and there were simpler things like the artificial horizon that kept us on an even keel in cloud or fog. Soon after we crossed the English coast, we might start to gain height. On went the oxygen. Not very comfortable things, those masks, but a good deal better than suddenly finding yourself gasping for air. We'd be climbing all the time. The throttles open to give us power. As we climbed, I watched the compass that kept us headed for Germany. Quite often we set off like this at night to stoke up a target that the American 8th Air Force had hit during the day. The German factories didn't get much rest. We knew a certain amount about the German warning system. The moment they picked us up, they flashed the messages to flak batteries and night fighter airfields. As soon as we came within range, they'd start throwing stuff up at us. If it was accurate, I'd take evasive action while my gunner kept a sharp lookout for German fighters.
Achtung, Achtung! Luftlagemeldung vom Divisionsgefechtsstand. Eine Welle der feindlichen Flugzeuge hat die Flakzone im Süden erreicht und wird durch Flakartillerie bekämpft.
As we got near the target, if the pathfinders had been on the job, we'd see the target indicators they'd dropped to guide us. Going in late in the attack, with fires and explosions going on below you, it could be confusing unless you kept a clear picture of the map of the target in your mind. Mannheim wasn't too bad. The Rhine running through the center was a help, because our squadron's targets all lay in the dock area. We'd make a trial run for the bomb aimer and then start to come round again. For the bomb aimer to hit the target fair and square, you had to level off and make a straight run in. All right if the flak had been knocked out, but otherwise, not so good. Bombs gone, we'd bank, look back at the target, and turn for home.
This was only one of the raids on Mannheim, and Mannheim was only one of the scores of German industrial targets that were put out of action. Bomber Command developed and perfected its own technique for night attack. The bombers did not fly in formation, they attacked individually, and to confuse the ground defenses, they dropped their bombs from varying altitudes. Night after night, in good weather and bad, Bomber Command went on with its work. Losses in aircraft and men were heavy. But as the Germans devised new defenses, so Bomber Command devised new and more effective methods of attack. Together with the R.A.F., airmen from Canada, Australia, New Zealand, South Africa, from France and Belgium, Norway and Poland, gathered in the skies over Germany to strike at Hitler's war industries. Heavier and heavier raids were made on Hanover, Kassel, Frankfurt, Munich, Leipzig, Cologne, Duisburg, Dortmund, Dresden, Nuremberg, Hamburg, Bremen, Berlin. The death roll of the German cities. The German people believed Hitler when he told them that Britain was weak and helpless, so they attacked her. And now Germany lies in ruins.